Hey, yo. What's poppin', gang? What's good? What's good? What's good? Hey, man, it's freaking Monday. What is up? What is up? I didn't expect today to be Drake Media Day. I know that people were preparing to get some news about this case, I believe, today. And but I honestly didn't expect it to be Drake Media Day. I haven't read any of this at all. I haven't had any time. I've been extremely busy today, so I haven't had a chance to read this, but I've seen literally every creator that I follow talking about this topic today. And like I said, man, I wasn't expecting it to be Drake Media Day. I think I was so happy that we had got that Cardi album because it was something other than Drake content. And even people even had an issue with the Kendrick on the Cardi album, which is a whole nother topic. So we got a little bit of time today. So I don't know if we might dive into this entire thing here, or like somebody said, just a statement of facts. We might get into that. But there's definitely some other stuff I want to get into today too, man. Shout out to everybody pulling up, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button. What up? Who is here? I see Shauna's in the building. Yayo's in the building. Noah's here. Baina, Latrice, Posey, Ash, Alicia, Noir Timber, D.A. Bay, Monroe, Mualina. What's up, everybody? What's up? Chris is here. Everybody's here, man. It's just a few pages. We can do it. Yeah, I think it's only like 30 pages, so it's nothing crazy, but I was tagged in this on Twitter. I've been emailed the documents. I've been hit up on Instagram with the documents. It was like an album dropped. Like high key, it was like an album drop. Shout out to what's that? COE, what up, fam? Shout out to you, bro. Covering the Drake story. Cooked, bro. Everybody sent it over to me. So like I said, I just kind of want to get into it and make my own, talk about it a little bit on my own, just to kind of see what I get from it personally. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. We ain't gonna waste a whole lot of time today. So I did ask you guys in the pinned comment, what do you guys think we should do? Do you guys think that we should read the entire thing, or if we should just kind of skim through it? But I think we'll go ahead and read through it on our own and just kind of make our own assumption here. Hold up, we're not gonna do no updates. We're not gonna do no updates during the stream, gang. We're not gonna do no updates during the stream. Let me know if I lose sound or anything like that, because you see I'm getting an update right here. We're not gonna do no updates during the stream. All right. So introduction. Is there anything in the beginning? Aubrey Drake Graham plaintiff versus UMG Records defendant. Bro, this is crazy how this is actually legal paperwork. This is actually legal paperwork. This is insane. Y'all gotta hit that like button for me though. Run it up. Hit that like button, run it up. Don't skip the footnotes. Where's the footnotes? Shout out to Chief Justice for the 5. I appreciate you, gang. Those are important. The footnotes are the best. I see notes here, but I don't see any notes. Am I tripping? Maybe we'll see maybe we'll see the notes in here. The footnotes are telling at the end of each section. Definitely don't at the bottom of the pages. At the bottom of the pages. All right, we'll get to it. If we see them, we'll get to it. If we see them, we'll get to it for sure. I don't see anything at the bottom of this page, but we'll see it. All right, introduction. In the spring of 2024, two of the most popular recording artists in the world, Kendrick Lamar and Aubrey Drake Graham, bro, engaged in a high-profile rap battle over the course of approximately 2 months. They exchanged increasingly vitriolic and incendiary diss tracks. Both of them, not just one. Sometimes responding within hours of each other. Drake encouraged the feud. Drop. If y'all are not understanding. For example, when he felt Lamar was taking too long, Drake released a second. When he believed Drake was taking too long, Drake released a second recording in which he goaded Lamar to continue the public rap battle. Lamar did just that, and collectively Drake and Lamar released a total of 9 tracks taking aim at each other. Multiple commentators declared Lamar to be the winner of the battle. Not Like Us, the penultimate track in the feud, is the subject of the complaint. The recording and music video were released by Lamar through Defendant, UMG, on May 4th, 2024. And it's almost been a year? Crazy. Not Like Us was a massive commercial and artistic success. The record was the best-selling rap recording of 2024 and won the Grammy Award for the Record of the Year, and the accompanying music video won the Grammy Award for the Best Music Video. The song Not Like Us won the Grammy Award for the Song of the Year and has become a ubiquitous cultural phenomenon. Among other things, Lamar performed the song at the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show to a record audience, and Saturday Night Live parodied it in the recent 50th anniversary special. Not Like Us, like all of the recordings in the feud between Drake and Lamar, and like the many notorious diss tracks throughout rap's history, consists of a series of hyperbolic insults. Ooh! First word. Just to keep everybody understanding. Hyperbolic, relating to a hyperbola, which is kind of crazy that they define the word with the word, but we'll continue. Drake has been pleased to use UMG's platform to promote tracks leveling similarly incendiary attacks at Lamar. So they're saying right here, Drake has been pleased. He's been happy to use our services to promote his tracks that are aimed at Kendrick, including, most significantly, that Lamar engaged in domestic abuse. Here we go. The pot calling the kettle black, which is insane because we've been saying that for the whole, that's been one of our biggest takeaways from this whole thing, is that he's done the same thing. He's used the same tactics. He leveraged domestic abuse before, I think before PDF was even a thing. That's kind of wild. We'll continue. That Lamar engaged in domestic abuse, and that one of Lamar's business partners and managers is the true father of Lamar's son. But now, after losing the rap battle, Drake claims that Not Like Us is defamatory. Yo, this is surgical wording. I don't even know. Do you need another 24 pages? You don't need another 24 pages after that. But now, after losing the rap battle, and they've also declared a winner, he lost. He lost. All right. But after losing the rap battle, Drake claims that Not Like Us is defamatory. It is not. Love it. Shout out to Anti-Ambition for the $2 donation. I appreciate you, gang. Thank you, man. He says Kendrick wrote that. And but they did too. Freddie Gibbs sided with Kendrick. Oh yeah, he cooked. Where are we? While the complaint focuses almost entirely on Not Like Us, it disregards the other Drake and Lamar diss tracks that surrounded Not Like Us, as well as the conventions of the diss track genre. It's dismissing the conventions of the diss track genre. Are we supposed to get on diss tracks and then compliment each other or say really nice things? Are we supposed to get on diss tracks and just say really nice things? Hold hands and sing Kumbaya? It is called a diss track, a diss record. Short for disrespect. I think it's short for disrespect. I don't remember what does diss mean to you? Okay, we'll continue. Where am I? and thus critically ignores the context of the dispute. Assessed in context as it must be. Shout out to Time Lady for the 5. I appreciate you. Time Lady says, first live chat. I enjoy all your coverage. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. I really do. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. If it's your first live, let me know in the comments. If you're watching this on a playback, I know I interact with the comments, bro. That's just what I do. I'm talking to them. That's what we do. Assessed in context as it must be, not like us, clearly conveys non-actionable opinion and rhetorical hyperbole. It's not facts. It's just my opinion. Certified lover boy, certified. It's just my opinion. I'm not saying it's a fact. I can't prove this. In the same way you couldn't prove that I did anything to my spouse, my girlfriend, my fiance, or that my kids aren't mine. You just said it. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Diss tracks are popular and celebrated art forms centered around the outrageous insults. And you know what I would love to see is I would love to see a part within the lawsuit that says, see Jay-Z and Nas, this verse, this line, this day. I would love to see how they reference other tracks and say they did it like this too. They might do that. They might actually do that. I just don't know. And they would be severely chilled if Drake's suit were permitted to proceed. So basically, if y'all permit this to happen, the very foundation of diss tracks changes. They do have that. The very foundation of diss tracks will change if you proceed this lawsuit to go through. Now, I don't think that, maybe they do. Maybe they do. I was going to say, I don't think that they really care about what rappers, how they affect the livelihood of rap music in a sense. But I don't think it would pertain to just rap. I think if this were to go through, you'd be able to apply this across all genres, and that would just change music as a whole, right? I think that it would do a terrible disservice to music if this were to go through. We'll continue. Drake also alleges that Not Like Us constitutes second-degree harassment, but sues under a criminal statute that does not prescribe speech and has no private right of action. Finally, Drake claims that UMG's promotion of Not Like Us violates New York general business law, but fails to allege any of the elements for that claim. So he says it's breaking that. It's going against that, right? It's breaking that law, I guess. But they don't say how it does that. They just says, did they not think that they were going to research the statutes that they referenced in the claim? Did they think that they weren't going to research that? I think that's kind of weird. Notably, less than 3 years ago, Drake himself signed a public petition criticizing the trend of prosecutors using artists' creative expression against them by treating rap lyrics as literal fact. So Drake can't, so somebody sent me that too. Megan Cuniff, somebody sent this over to me. Instead of accepting the loss, wait, that's not it. Was that it? Yeah, notably less than 3 years ago, Drake himself signed a public petition. Yeah, so they sent this over to me too, which I believe this was probably Drake's attempt at fitting in a sense, right? It's Drake's attempt at fitting in the sense where there's a lot of artists going to jail for or at least being investigated over the lyrics that they use in their songs. And that's Drake saying, hey, listen, I got y'all back. Listen, I'm the biggest artist right now. We shouldn't be using lyrics against artists. And then little do you know, 3 years later, you're trying to do that, which is absolutely insane. So I think that was him trying to fit in. I really do. I think it was him saying that. He's for anything that benefits him, period. That's a fact. Uh-oh. Let me see. Where are we? Notably, less than 3 years ago, Drake himself, okay, signed up. As Drake recognized, when it comes to rap, the final work is a product of the artist's vision and imagination. Drake was right then and wrong now. Ooh, Drake was right then and wrong now. The complaints, unjustified claims against UMG are no more than Drake's attempt to save face for his unsuccessful rap battle with Lamar. Yeah. The court should grant UMG's motion and dismiss the complaint with prejudice. The way that they're taking a side in this is crazy. It's like a real shift if y'all see the way that they're wording this. The complaint's unjustified claims against UMG are no more than Drake's attempt to save face for his unsuccessful rap battle with Lamar. They telling the truth, but it's crazy to see an entity even really take a side. They probably could have stayed in the middle the whole time. But I think they're like, oh, Drake, you still doing this? You want to be funny? This seemed like it might be a little bit more personal in a sense. It might be a little bit more personal. Oof. All right, statement of facts. The parties. Defendant, UMG is a global music company. Okay. Artists and brands worldwide hold a catalog of more than 3.2 million. Okay, do we need to read that? Drake is an internationally known rap artist. Okay. Drake and Lamar engage in a vitriolic rap feud. Not like us, the recording at the center of this action was released as a part of a rap beef between Drake and Lamar. The artist's feud reportedly traces its origins back more than a decade, but broke into the public domain in early 2024, when Drake and Lamar began trading diss tracks, sometimes within the same hour. Drake and Lamar's feud was not unique in the world of rap. Rap feuds where artists trades diss tracks insulting each other have existed pretty much since the beginning of rap. It just also stating, it has always been a part of the business they are a part of. This is not some like one-off thing, bro. It's always existed. Shout out to, I forgot, who's that? I can't see your name. Shout out to you. Thank you for becoming a member. For some reason, my sound effects are not working, but I believe that's because I didn't update it. Give me a second. Hello. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all hear him. I don't think you do. There they go. They're back. All right. No, it was playing in the background. Now it's up. Now it is up. All right, we continue. That's the stuff. There it is. Yep, it's back. It's back. I'm lagging a little bit for some reason, but my bad. This is what happens when you go live sometimes, bro. Technical difficulties, but it's all good. We'll get through it. All right. Back at it again. Back into it. Drake and Lamar's feud was not unique in the world of rap beefs. And in the world of rap feuds, where artists trade diss tracks insulting each other have existed pretty much since the beginning of rap. In the 1970s, a number of storied feuds have occurred throughout rap history, including the Roxanne Wars, involving Roxanne Shante and the rap group UTFO, as well as feuds between Nas and Jay-Z, Lil Kim and Foxy Brown, and Meg Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. I like how they took it from past to present. Shout out to DAB. I appreciate you for the $10 donation. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me hit the like button on this. If Drake wins, think about the repercussions of the amount of music that's made and sold. Rap is based on battles. If people don't want to battle anymore, they'll lose the money of the whole genre. Shout out to you. Thank you. You are absolutely right. Shout out to Danielle for the $20 donation. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining the membership. I couldn't see your name when it popped up. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. Thank you. New member and first live. Drake needs to stay out of this in the US. He is a clown and truly a fan. Love your channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Danielle. Thank you for the support right there. Thank you. You guys are amazing, man. I really appreciate it. Y'all are really running it up today. Make sure you guys hit that like button too. I appreciate you. Let's see. So like I said, I like how they went from past to present, right? They started in the 70s with Roxanne Shante, which is actually a pretty dope documentary that they have on Netflix. I watched that a while back. Nas and Jay-Z, then you got Lil Kim and Foxy Brown, and then even more recently, Meg Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. Here's the footnotes y'all were talking about right here. As described in pop culture happy hour podcast, the transcript cited by Drake, rap feuding is the art of blood sporting music, a speculative exercise that highly sensationalizes long-standing rumors. So that's him again kind of piloting what should be allowed in rap. Right? It's him kind of saying like, yo, this is what should be allowed. We should be allowed to do this. It's a sport. Oh, I see why y'all like the footnotes. I see why y'all like the footnotes. I appreciate it. A prolific rap feud combatant, having traded diss tracks with a number of artists, including Pusha T and Meek Mill. See, back-to-back lyrics, Drake's diss track in the Meek Mill feud. Wow, Duppy freestyle, lyrics, Drake diss track, and Pusha T feud. So they're going back and referencing all the times that he has feuded with other artists and done pretty much the same thing. This is literally surgical. I can't believe it. Long-standing rumors, right? So then he also notes that what Kendrick is saying about him is long-standing rumors. The public feud between Drake and Lamar tracks traces back to October 2023, recording First Person Shooter by Drake and J. Cole, in which J. Cole rapped that he, Drake, and Lamar were the big three, i.e. the top three rappers in the industry. In response, Lamar appeared on the March 2024 track Like That with artists Future and Metro Boomin, in which he rejected the notion that Drake and J. Cole were his equals, rapping, "Mother F the big three, ninja, it's just big me." Oof. Even the way they wrote that sounds aggressive. Drake responded in April 2024 with the track Push-Ups, distributed by UMG. The recording takes aim at Lamar insulting inter alia. Bro, I need to study legal jargon. This is crazy. The legal jargon is absolutely insane, bro. They really want me to do this update. The legal jargon is crazy. His height. So they're talking about his height. So the recording takes aim at Lamar insulting his height. They go into it. How the F you big stepping with a size 7 men's on? Pip squeak, pipe down. You ain't in no big three. SZA got you wiped down. Travis got you wiped down. Crazy. And his career. Your first number one, I had to put it in your hand. Your last one, brick. You really not on I'm at the top of the mountain just to have this talk with you, which I had to hike down. That is crazy. He also encouraged the feud, stating, And that effing song y'all got ain't starting beef with us. This been brewing in a pot, now I'm heating up. The lyrics come back to bite you in the ass. They are literally breaking this down, and these lyrics are coming back to bite him in the ass. Because he didn't seem bothered. He didn't seem fazed. Didn't seem bothered. Didn't seem fazed. Didn't seem like this was an issue. Oh, you're welcoming it. That's what it seems like to me. It doesn't really even seem like you're just welcoming it, but it also seems like you're proactively engaging. You're not just some like innocent bystander in this whole thing. You're not some innocent bystander. This is insane. Then seemingly impatient with the time it was taking Lamar to respond, Drake released tailor-made freestyle on Instagram. The recording uses artificial intelligence to make it sound as if the voices of deceased rap icon Tupac Shakur and rapper Snoop Dogg are rapping Drake's lyrics. In their voices, Drake taunts Lamar for his delay. More notably, for present purposes, Drake urges Lamar in the voice of Tupac. Talk about Drake liking young girls. Oh my God. This is bad, chat. The way it's laid out, so incredibly perfect. Like I said in the beginning, if you go back and watch the streams, what did I say? I said Drake cheddar bobbed himself. If you are not familiar with the Cheddar Bob reference, go back and watch 8 Mile. Cheddar Bob is a friend of B Rabbit in that movie. What does he do? He takes a weapon and pops himself. Pops himself. And then he also takes a note out of Eminem's playbook and starts to trash himself, so you got nothing else to say. So what are you gonna do about that one chick and your best friend getting it on? Eminem proceeds to go on stage in that battle and say, and Wink did F my girl. I'm still standing here screaming F the free world. So he took everything away from him so it wouldn't have any power when it came time to use it. Am I right or am I right? He took the power away from those words. So Drake saying, use this line. Talk about Drake liking young girls. It didn't work. It didn't work. And the fact that they're using it here too is also providing, oh, so you gave him the PDF angle. Huh. You gave him the PDF angle? And then you mad that he... Wait. Let me get this right. You gave him the PDF angle? And then you mad that he used the PDF angle? Okay. All right. We mad that you gave him the PDF. Like, I could see if he did, even if he didn't give it to you and you just started spewing PDF, then it would have seemed even weirder. But then you invited him to use it and he used it. Now you like, nah, he called me a PDF, bro. He can't do that. You said it yourself. It's over with. He cooked. It's a wrap. He's cooked. It's a wrap. He's cooked. The difference is Papa Doc had things he was hiding that M knew. Kendrick ain't have nothing. Oh, I like that. That's very true. Very, very true. Oh, I like that. You know who? The difference is that Eminem is an actual rapper and has the battle rap experience. Yeah, he's cooked. Kendrick, we need you, the West Coast savior, engraving your name in some hip hop history. What? I'm not reading this. I'm not reading these bars. But I gotta read the bars. If you deal with this viciously, you seem a little nervous about all the publicity. F this Canadian light-skinned dot. We need a no debated West Coast victory, man. Call him up for me. Talk about him liking young girls. That's a gift from me. Come on, bro. You gave him the bars and then mad that he used them. Drake is goose meat. Tough. I've never had it and don't want it. That's tough. In the voice of Snoop Dogg, Drake then calls on Lamar to release a new diss track. But still, you gotta show this owl who's boss on the West. Now's the time to really make a power move. Because right now it's looking like you writing out the game plan on how to lose, how to bark up the wrong tree and then get your head popped in a crowded room. World is watching this chess game, but are you out of moves? It sounds so lame. It sounds so lame. Oh my God, I just read that. Oh, it sounds so lame. World is watching this chess game, but are you out of moves? Huh? Sounds so lame. Oh my God. I need to go back to their reaction and watch that again. I want to react to my reactions of these. And in his own voice, Drake raps, since like that, your tone changed a little. You not as enthused. How were you not in the booth? It feel like you kind of removed. You trying to let this shit die down. Nah, not this time. You following through. I guess you need another week to figure out how to improve. What the F is taking so long? We waiting on you. Look at these bars, bro. Miss Carmen, what up? Thank you for the 2. Thank you for the 2. UMG said, hold my beer, Kenny, I got this. And somehow people are gonna be somehow people are gonna find a way that this is some targeted attempt at Drake or something. I don't know how they're gonna do that. We continue. Lamar responded with 2 tracks. Euphoria. Lamar raps on Drake and Euphoria. The famous actor we once knew was looking paranoid and now spiraling. And a pathetic master manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with hopes of being accepted. He criticized Drake's music. I make music that electrify him. You make music that pacify him. Attacks his use of Tupac's voice in tailor-made freestyle. I'm ready to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian ninja make Pac turn in his grave. Attacking his parenting. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. And insults his character and racial identity. Footnote number 2. Drake uses the brand name OVO for various commercial endeavors, including his record label, OVO Sound, and clothing brand. Uses an owl as the brand image. I hate the way that you walk. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's going to be direct. How many more fairy tales about your life till we had enough? How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough? Oh my God. Lamar insults continues into 616 in LA, where he raps that the members of Drake's OVO team are disloyal. Have you ever thought that OVO was working for me? Fake bully, I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it. Oh my God. The lyric comparisons are absolutely insane. The lyric comparisons are absolutely insane. If you look at the depth in this, I don't want to sound dumb, but I'm gonna just say these bars, because I was gonna say this stanza, but these bars. And then you go back and you listen to, we playing chess, but are you out of moves? Who's really playing chess? Who's really playing chess? Even if you look at the seeds he was planting, have you ever thought the OVO was working for me? Just making you just think and consider every possibility at all times. Crazy. Hit that like button, gang, run it up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to get through this whole thing, man. We on page 12 or 32. We rocking. Drake responded approximately 14 hours later on the evening of May 3rd with the track Family Matters. The track is a scathing attack on Lamar, laden with hyperbolic slurs. Drake attacks, among other things, Lamar's authenticity. You just acting like an activist. It's make-believe. Mocks his height. He always said I overlooked him. I was staring straight. These bars go over Kenny's head no matter what I say. He just kept attacking his height. When you see how many times he attacked his height this way, it also lets you see That's the only angle he had. After domestic abuse and his kid not being there, that's the only angle he had. Now, I won't say that Kendrick didn't kind of really hone in on the PDF, but Drake just didn't have that many legs to stand on. States that Lamar cheats on his fiance. Why did you move to New York? Is it because you live in that bachelor life? Proposed in 2015, but don't want to make her your actual wife. I'm guessing this wedding ain't happening, right? Because we know the girls that you actually like. Your darkest secrets are coming to light. And asserts that one of Lamar's children was fathered by one of his business partners and managers, Dave Free. Your baby mama captions is always screaming, "Save me. You did her dirty all your life. You trying to make peace. I heard that one of them little kids might be Dave Freeze." Oof. Don't make it Dave Freeze, because if your GM is your BM secret BD, then this is all making plenty effing sense to me. Drake also raps that Lamar... Shout out to K-Love. Drake also raps that Lamar physically abuses his wife, stating when you put your hands on your girl is it self-defense because she bigger than you. And they hired their crisis management team to clean up the fact that you beat on your queen. The recording also makes various other allusions to violence, including gun violence. Drake opens that he has emptied the clip over friendlier jabs. Asks, which one of my so-called ninjas need a shell from the clip? Ooh. More further incriminating evidence, Drake. More further incriminating evidence, Drake. Come get this ass whooping, I'm handing them out. The track closes with Drake stating, "You're dead, you're dead, you're..." Oh my God. The fact that that's in legal paperwork. You're unalived. You're unalived. You're unalived. Now, I know Kendrick said Kendrick alluded to it. I'm not sure if he actually said those words. And I think that's where maybe some of the forethought came in. Well, maybe the other side saw this probably get into something legal and said, you know what? Maybe we should be careful about what we say and how we say it. Because I headshots for the year, you better walk around like Daft Punk. It's still not, you're unalived. You're unalived. You're unalived. We continue. Lamar responded with two more back-to-back tracks, Meet the Grams, followed by Not Like Us. In Meet the Grams, released approximately 30 minutes after Family Matters, which is still one of the most insane moments I've ever experienced in music. The song is titled Family Matters, and then he drops Meet the Grams. The level of insider information that he had to have had to even understand that's the name of the song is crazy. It's actually scary. I said I liken it to Batman having a contingency plan for every outcome. Dear Adonis, oh my Lord, bro. To me, I still think that Family Matters is the best diss. It's because it's the scariest. That's just my personal opinion. I'm a horror fanatic. If y'all don't know this, I watch nothing but horror movies, man. I love horror movies. That the tone of that song is spooky. It's scary. Now, lyrically, some other songs might be better, but the tone of that song shifted everything. Not Like Us. Wait, my bad. Lamar responded with two more back-to-back tracks, Meet the Grams, followed by Not Like Us. And Meet the Grams, released approximately 30 minutes after Family Matters, Lamar directs his insults to various members of Drake's immediate family and to Drake himself. Not Like Us were released on May 4th. Like the diss track before it, Not Like Us consists of hyperbolic insults. Okay? Lamar calls Drake names Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? And it was God's plan to show y'all the liar. Mocks Drake's OVO brand and image. What's OVO for? The other vaginal option? And what is the owl? Bird ninjas and bird bitches. Makes hyperbolic threats of violence. You think the boy gonna let you disrespect Pac? I think that Oakland show gonna be your last stop. See, look, even that, right? Like, even the way he said that, I think the Oakland show gonna be your last stop could mean a lot of things. It could be the end of your career. It could mean you might never, ever, ever do music again because after this song, you might not ever perform. No, it's not, you're unalived. You're unalived. You're unalived. It's not that. Drake's personal relationships, attacks Drake's personal relationships, including alleging that Drake had relations with rapper Lil Wayne's girlfriend. Effed on Wayne girl while he was in jail. That's conniving. And calls him an effing colonizer, inferring Drake exploits other artists for fame and financial benefit. I feel like they peeling back the curtain. What happened? Meet the gram, not family matters? My bad. Did I say something wrong? My bad. I feel like what they're doing is peeling back the curtains on Drake's inner dealings too. Because they're explaining what he means. Right? And your label said, who said that? And your label is saying it. That's what I'm saying. Your label is saying it. Like, even if it's inferred, I don't think that your label is doing a deep dive understanding of what your lyrics mean. What up, Reed? I ain't see you in here, man. What up, gang? Kendrick knew Buddy was a fraud and worded everything perfectly. That's what I'm saying. I think there's some forethought there to say the way we write these songs, and maybe that's why it took so long, is to say we have to be careful how we say things because what I'm going to say is going to end up being something this man is going to want to sue me over. Where we at? Taking up Drake's invitation and tailor-made freestyle to talk about Drake liking young girls. Lamar, oh my, do y'all see how they wrote that? They just basically said he accepted the challenge. Taking up Drake's invitation. Taking up Drake's invitation in tailor-made freestyle to talk about Drake liking young girls. You, Drake, invited Kendrick to talk about that topic. It's an open invitation. You put it on wax. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Lamar also makes various statements at issue in the complaint, including, say, Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1 to talk to him in love. Just make sure you hide your little sister from him. And why you trolling like, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably A minor. Oh, you gave the bait, we took it, and now you mad that we took the bait. He also raps. And Baca got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified PDFs. And states, and your homeboys need a subpoena. They're predator moving flocks. Their name got to be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. And even again, as you read these lyrics, certified lover boys, certified, he never said you are. He's literally just saying the word. He's the phrases. He's not saying Drake is a. But again, this is your label putting this on paperwork. This is your label. There's no footnote on this one. This is your label here. Drake responded the following day with the Heart Part 6. There, Drake doubles down on his statement that one of Lamar's children was fathered by Mr. Free. And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? Dave leaving heart emojis underneath the pics of the child. And like if Dave Free really effed your girl and got her pregnant, talk about breeding resentment. Oh my Lord. And reiterates his claim of domestic abuse. I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. Drake states that he expected the alleged defamatory statements and not like us. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected and denies them. Only effing with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. Again. He gave a name? He gave a name? I don't think Kendrick ever mentioned a person. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. He never mentioned her. And then you mention her specifically. That's weird as hell. So now Kendrick did say if Kendrick wanted to really be a menace, but I don't think he wanted to include anybody that is a, I won't say innocent bystander, but is, come on, bro. Like, you're not trying to get nobody jammed up. This is me and your problem. Now, if Kendrick had taken that bait and was like, okay, Millie Bobby, and just made a whole song about that, could you have sued him? Like, bro, you said it, not me. I didn't say it. I'm just saying what you said. I never looked twice at no teenager. The track also contains further reference to violence, including I don't even want to say that. I'll blank your throat with a shaving instrument. And yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber, your ass in extreme danger. Highlighting the threats that were made here. Highlighting the threats that were made in these songs. Again, like I said, I don't want to be, I don't recall seeing that. Maybe they did, but I don't recall Kendrick making like direct threats. Everything was kind of veiled in a sense. I could be wrong. I'm not saying that he didn't. I could be wrong, but I don't recall that. Shout out to Monet Self-Love. I appreciate you for the 5. Thank you so much. The biggest fact is Kendrick said, say Drake, I heard. Meaning in court is considered hearsay, not used as a fact. Say Drake, I hear. Not that I know, not that I saw, I heard it through the grapevine. Good point. Great point, Monet. Great point. Not Like Us. Okay, C. Not Like Us is a massive commercial and artistic success. Lamar is widely perceived to have won the rap feud. Ultimately, I do think Kendrick did come out on the superior end of that quarrel. We can say Kendrick has won. See also the New Yorker article. Has there ever been as clear a loser as Drake? Oh my God. Crazy. These are the articles that covered or at least published a winner after the beef. The New York Times article noting Lamar's unofficial winning a high profile diss war with Drake. Not Like Us has also been a massive commercial and artistic success. It has been heard or viewed nearly 6 billion times. Oh, footnotes. This is what y'all like. Y'all said read the footnotes, right? This is what y'all like. Baca refers to OVO member Baca Not Nice, who was arrested in 2014 on human trafficking and assault charges and convicted of assault in 2015. Lamar's 2022 album was titled Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. It has been heard or viewed nearly 6 billion times and was the best-selling rap song of 2024. It set multiple records, including the most single-day streams for a rap song in the US, the fastest song to reach 300 million Spotify streams, and the most streamed song in a 7-day period. Within the first week of its release, Not Like Us debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 list and ranked first on YouTube's weekly top music video charts from July 4th to August 8th, 2024. It has maintained its popularity. On October 7th, 2024, Billboard reported that the recording had reached 45.4 million in total audience impressions on radio. It has also been used in over 1.3 million. Am I reading that right? Yeah, 1.3 million TikTok videos on TikTok. Rolling Stone deemed it the biggest moment in music this year. The song recording, and video of Not Like Us were collectively nominated for 5 Grammy Awards, as voted by over 13,000 music industry peers, including Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Rap Performance, and Best Rap Song. Best Rap Song and Best Music Video, and won in all 5 categories. So they're saying, so the Grammys is in on it too? The Grammys thought that this was a great artistic achievement. They seen it as I would feel if the Grammys saw this as a shout out to Chris Splash. If the Grammys saw this as some sort of, I don't know, I guess I can't say that. What I'm gonna say is the Grammys saw this as an artistic moment, right? One of the greatest moments in art, in the form of music. So they awarded it. I guess what I was gonna say is if they thought there was some sort of way that this was wrong in the eyes of the law, then they probably wouldn't have done that. But I can't say that because I'm not sure if other songs have been nominated or won with that kind of background too. So I couldn't say that. Kendrick writes his own music. I mean, Kendrick ghost wrote this, joking. Obviously, it was a cross-cultural event. Facts. It was not just it was everybody, man, everything. All right, argument, the legal standard. This is the next portion of the lawsuit. Where we at? Page 16. We making it through, almost 200 likes in the stream. Run it up. Not them listing K-Dot's W's while also listing all of Drake's L's this year. This shit getting thrown out with the last week's trash. At least we know which cabinet the paperwork is filed in now. Drake's diss track back to back. Strap in. We getting into it. They said drop. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I gotta say thank you for 28,000 subs too, man. I don't think I even said that. Let me see. I gotta thank y'all for 28,000 subscribers too, man. We hit that, I think, over the weekend. We're getting real close to 30K. So if you guys are watching and you enjoy the content, just hit that sub button, man. It's 370 something million of y'all watching right now. I think like 70% of the people who watch my channel aren't subscribed. So if you watch regularly and you enjoy, we try to go live like 2 to 3 times a day. Make sure you guys hit that sub button. It just really helps out the channel, man. It helps us be able to do this. All right, the argument. 1, the legal standard. To survive a motion whoa. Okay, I wonder if I'm able to even read this, but let's get to it. To survive a motion to dismiss under Rule 12B, a complaint must plead enough facts to state a claim to relief that is plausible on its face. Oh my God, this is legal jargon. The court can credit only well-pleaded, non-conclusory factual allegations. Oh, okay. So the court can only credit well-pleaded, non-conclusory, factual allegations. So they're saying we can only award facts. We can't just award y'all just spewing back and forth, what they calling it? Hyperbolic exchanges. You know what I'm saying? Like that's hyperbolic exchanges. We talking about facts, not hyperbole. It's just rap. This is what we do. Okay. I think I understand that. In certain circumstances, the court may permissibly consider documents other than the complaint in ruling on a motion under Rule 12B, such as documents incorporated into the complaint by reference and matters of which a court may take judicial notice. Okay, so again, that's even more like super legal jargon. Courts in this district have observed that there is a particular value in resolving defamation claims at the pleading stage, so as not to protract litigation through discovery and trial and thereby chill the exercise of constitutionally protected freedoms. So what are they saying here? There's a particular value in resolving defamation claims in the pleading stage. So they want to solve this before it gets to litigation. They want to do this before it gets there. Okay. That is, in defamation cases, Rule 12B not only protects against the cost of meritless litigation. Okay. So they're protecting against meritless litigation. So they're saying that Drake is doing this and based on no merit. There's nothing there, but provides assurance to those exercising their First Amendment rights. We get it. The freedom of speech. Drake fails to state a claim for defamation. Drake, who had no concerns using UMG's platform to publish slurs about Lamar during the rap feud, now claims that Not Like Us is defamatory. I don't understand. What else do you need? Just after that sentence, they did it to each other. No Diddy. What are we talking about? They both made slurs against each other. Somebody at UMG sounds pissed though. Like, if I'm being honest, somebody at UMG really sounds like enough. Like, it sounds like, okay, we let this linger around long enough, just hoping that you would just see that we got the legal power to just end you anyway. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. That's what this sounds like. I feel like after this, I'm not really sure where Drake goes with that. I'm just not sure, because it seems like everything that's been brought up has been effectively squashed without a way to rebut. That person is in tune with the current culture. You know they're pissed, especially after Drake posted Lucian's daughter. Dog, that to me seemed like the dumbest thing. It really causes you to consider people's like current state of mind. Why would you as an artist engaged in a legal dispute with your boss, your company that you work for, and probably one of the strongest entities and men in the world, period. Like, period. You post his daughter-in-law? How do you go back from that? I still believe that this is somehow some way for Drake to get out of his deal. Like, I think it's just a ploy to get out of the deal. I don't really know if he wants anything to come from this, or if he's like, bro, just let me out of my deal. I don't want to work with y'all no more. Y'all push this music. I'm supposed to be the golden boy. Shout out to Becca. I'm supposed to be the golden boy over here. And y'all push this music to, I don't feel loved anymore. I want out. That's what it sounds like to me. These allegations was directly aimed at chilling legitimate artistic expression safeguarded by the First Amendment. First Amendment rights, we got the freedom of speech, bro. To succeed on his defamation claim, Drake must establish a defamatory statement of and concerning the plaintiff. 2, publication to a third party. 3, fault. And 4, falsity of the defamatory. Footnote, Drake contends that the lawsuit is not about the artist who created Not Like Us. Nonsense. Oh my God. They said nonsense. You idiot. What do you mean it's not about him? Nonsense. That's like your mom talking to you. Nonsense. I won't have any of it. Nonsense. I won't hear it. Shout out to Bera. What's up, RMS? This is nonsense. As discussed herein, though this lawsuit is baseless against any target, it is plainly about Lamar's lyrics. Say it with your chest, bro. If that's what you're mad about, that's what you're mad about. If that's what you're mad about, that's what you're mad about. Just say it with your chest, bro. Just be like, yeah, man, I ain't really like how you said that, dog. Like, to me, that went over the line. I think people would think you were, I think people would still think that you are a bitch, per se. But the legal aspect to this is taking it over the top. You're not just that. Now you're in a whole different class of your own. Like, if you had to just say, bro, I think that was a little over the top, bro. Like, for real. Like, I know it's rap, but I think it was just a little bit too much, bro. Like, we ain't have to go there. People would have still been like, really, bro? All right, bro, leave him alone. Leave bro alone. We not going there with him no more. We gonna leave him over at the kiddie table. We ain't allowing him to come through and be a part of everything. People would have looked at you like that, but this aspect, and then to say it's not about Kendrick, that's insane. Shout out to old boy, Obo. Drake's repeated insistence to the contrary does not make it so. Instead, it betrays his recognition that his true battle was and is, oh my God, with Lamar. Yo, this is a whole ass movie, bro. We need this. Somebody please, oh my God, this would do more than Get Rich or Die Trying. This would do more than 8 Mile. What would they call the Drake Kendrick movie? What would they call the Drake Kendrick movie? Somebody give me titles in the chat. Give me titles in the chat. Owls in the Cage. I need names, bro. Gridiron Gang. Oh, bro. Takedown. Obi Hoes versus Boogies. I like that. I calculate, you're not as calculated. I like that. When the rabbit got the gun. 6 wrong turns. That's a W. Canadian missteps. I'm calling it Canadian missteps. Duck soup. Oh no. Yo, duck season. I see dead people. I call it size 7 men's. Drop stop cops. Dear Adonis, that's a bar. This chat is fired. Canadian bacon. Yeah, I'm calling it size 7 men's, bro. Canadian a squabble up. Cook. Bro. We need. I'm telling you, this biopic would be nuts, bro. Big Stepper. Oh my God. Stepping on owls. Stepping on, but yeah, you had a whole animal activist groups after you if you said that, but that's crazy, bro. Drake contends that the lawsuit is not about the artist who created Not Like Us. Nonsense. As discussed herein, though this lawsuit is baseless against any target, it is plainly about Lamar's lyrics. Drake's repeated insistence to the contrary does not make it so. Instead, it betrays his recognition that his true battle was and is with Lamar. Oh my God, that's a bar. That is a bar. The alleged defamatory material is non-actionable opinion and rhetorical hyperbole. To be defamatory, a publication must convey fact, not opinion. What's so hard about that? Or rhetorical hyperbole. C. Okay, that's expression of opinion as opposed to assertion of facts are deemed privileged, and no matter how offensive, cannot be the subject of an action for defamation. I think that he's not suing Lamar. He's not suing Kendrick. Because if Drake had to sue Kendrick directly, then Kendrick could have just countersued for the same thing. And it would have been, I guess, it probably would have been thrown out. And maybe that's why he never sued Kendrick. What up? What up, Tribal? Hunting. Al Hunting. Circadian rhythms of a shooting star. Whether a statement is fact or opinion is a question of law for the court. Oof. To distinguish assertions of facts from non-actionable opinion, New York courts analyze whether the specific language in issue has a precise meaning which is readily understood, whether the statements are capable of being proven true or false, and whether either the full context of the communication in which the statement appears or the broader social context and surrounding circumstances are such as to signal readers or listeners that what is being read or heard is likely to be opinion, not fact. Basically, bro, we got to be able to, it's got to be facts. It can't just be expressions of opinions. I would think that was pretty simple to understand before engaging or before trying to make this into some big legal debate. It's kind of crazy. UMG should countersue for lawyer fees. Oh, you know how much they paying these lawyers? In this assessment, context is key. The Court of Appeals of New York has consistently focused its analysis on the overall context in which the complained of assertions were made. This includes both the immediate context in which the disputed words appear, as well as the larger context in which the statements were published, including the nature of the particular forum. A statement's tone and apparent purpose may signal that this is not conveying an accurate factual assessment offered by a disinterested observer. For example, tone may indicate non-actionable opinion, where it reflects a degree of anger and resentment. Where the tenor is rambling, heated or speculative, or often escalates into hyperbolic, or where a statement invokes parody, loose or figurative. So it's like, if the tone of the statements are opinion based, it reflects a degree of anger or resentment, where the tenor is rambling, heated or speculative, or often escalates into hyperbolic. That I don't really understand. I can't even lie to you about that. That's a bunch of legal jargon. Likewise, the broader context informs whether a statement is reasonably understood. Likewise, the broader context informs whether a statement is reasonably understood to convey factual assertions. Even apparent statements of fact may assume the character of statements of opinion. When made in public debate, heated labor dispute, or circumstance in which an audience may anticipate the use of epithets, fiery rhetoric, or hyperbole. deemed non-actionable because the common expectation of a letter to the editor is not that it will. That's the next part. All right. C, also immuno AG. Okay, so that's a footnote, but that's another case we should reference. A statement that is capable of being proven false may still be a non-actionable opinion. A statement that is capable of being proven false may still be a non-actionable opinion. This is getting deep, chat. I heard goes a long way in real life. Allegedly, false PDF claims. What about the movie called To Pimp a Scorpion? Ooh, that'd be tough. To Pimp a Scorpion. That should be his next album. That should be his next album title. All right, this is a recent case here. The district court rejected the claim as a matter of law. In this claim, the statements were largely laden with epithets, vulgarities, hyperbole, and non-literal language and imagery. Okay, so they're just pointing to another case where none of these were facts; it was all opinions. Here we go. During the making of this video and staring down an owl in a cage. Oh my God. This imagery reinforces the non-factual nature of Not Like Us. He put the owl in the cage. It's a meaning for something. It's not necessarily a fact. It's like read between the lines. Indeed, no reasonable listener would require a disclaimer that the piñata is not literally Drake and his crew. That's bars. Shout out to Prince. Princess. How to Strangle a Goat. That's bars. That is bars. No, wait. Let's read that again. Because I feel like this section calls out the Drake stance. This section right here calls out the Drake stance. You know why it says that? Can y'all tell me why I feel like this section might be calling out Drake stans in particular? Not fans, because there are still fans of Drake that just love his music, but stans are going over the top, and I can't. But based on what I just read, why do y'all think I think this is about that? Because common sense is not so common. This is why I say that. This imagery reinforces the non-factual nature, okay, which is him staring down the owl in the cage. This imagery reinforces the non-factual nature of Not Like Us. Indeed, no reasonable listener, okay? You have to be a reasonable listener. No reasonable listener will require a disclaimer. We understand, like, come on, bro. Either side, though. Either side. It's not just for Kendrick. You can be a reasonable listener on both sides. You just got to see where the smoke and mirrors fades. Aubrey's Inferno. That is amazing. Indeed, no reasonable listener will require a disclaimer that the piñata is not literally Drake and his crew. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Shout out to Just Nicole for the $20 donation. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you. This is your third super chat on live stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate your donation. I don't comment much, but I appreciate your authentic input and reactions. Stay true. Always, gang. Always. Thank you so much. The imagery is satirical and vitriolic, all of which signals the audience that the video does not convey sober, factual analysis. They like, okay, check this out, gang. We put an owl in a cage. We beat up a piñata. This is not based in facts, bro. We beating up a pinata. Are y'all serious? Y'all saying this is fact. This is what? Even if there's truth to it, he didn't say it. They didn't. We beating a pinata in the video. We also hopscotched at a playground. We implied it. We didn't say it. Views from the L. Oh my God, that's tough. I like that. Likewise, the album image of Drake's Toronto house is obviously doctored. Oh my God. They going into the Not Like Us cover art with the pens, further underscoring the non-factual nature. It's not real. We made it up. Again, no reasonable viewer would believe that the image of Drake's Toronto mansion with 13... They are cooking this man. They are cooking this man. They are cooking him. I know y'all see this. I know y'all see this. He is cooked. This is the label. This is the label also. This is the label also just kind of, like I said, peeling back the veil and not, it's not, maybe it's not a love letter to us or a message to us to say, y'all were right. Hey, look, y'all peeped. Y'all caught it. Y'all was right. Exactly. They never had to say any of this was true. They never had to say none of that. They could have just let us wonder. But they was like, okay. Again, no reasonable viewer would believe that the image of Drake's Toronto mansion. Break out the brooms and the shovel. Shout out to my dog Antium for the 2, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, gang. With 13 sex offender markers is real. I think that's a troll. I think that's a troll. They trolling too. They trolling in here. The image is hyperbolic and exaggerated, conveying opinions, not fact. They trolling. Reasonable viewer. I ain't gonna point no elbows at y'all or nothing like that. Why the caged bird can't sing? That's tough. But yeah, so I think it's a troll. Again, no reasonable viewer will believe that the image of Drake's Toronto mansion with 13 sex offender markers is real. Wink, wink. The image is hyperbolic and exaggerated, conveying opinion, not fact. Rejecting claim arising out of magazine's outrageous artwork depicting television minister in a manner that was patently offensive and intended to inflict emotional injury. Where is that at? Where the speech could not reasonably have been interpreted as stating actual facts. The broader context also reinforces that Not Like Us is non-actionable. Not Like Us did not emerge out of thin air. It was Lamar's culminating diss. Shout out to Erica M for the $5 donation. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Was my legal analysis not on point? I said this is your chat. I said this in your chat weeks ago. Hustler versus Falwell, hyperbole and industry norms and informed consent. That is our resident lawyer right there. Shout out to you. I believe you did say this. Thank you so much. Drop. Started from the grassy. Now we here. Oh my God. Y'all are going crazy. I need to hear the best name for the Kendrick Drake beef biopic in the chat. Stat, guys. Stat. Shout out to Brian Saunders for the sub. I appreciate you. The broader context also reinforces Not Like Us is non-actionable. Not Like Us did not emerge out of thin air. It was Lamar's culminating diss track in one of the nastiest lyrical warfare rap feuds in recent history. It followed the release. This is the label saying this. I can't believe this is the label saying this. It followed the release of 7 preceding tracks in which Drake and Lamar hurled increasingly vitriolic allegations at each other, including Drake's slurs that Lamar's son was fathered by someone else. Jesus. So, wait, 7 others. So this is the 8th. Is the 9th diss Watch the Party Die? Excuse me. Drake slurs that Lamar's son was fathered by someone else and that Lamar cheats on and physically abuses his fiance. If ever there was circumstances for the audience to anticipate the use of epithets, fiery rhetoric, and hyperbole, this is it. If there was ever a time to speak in a way that is maybe a little bit embellished, a little fiery, and speaking hyperbole, this is the time. When else? When else were you supposed to do that? This is it. We're engaged in a beef. Quote, the nastiest lyrical warfare rap feud in recent history. Shout out Mark Odom for the 2, man. I appreciate you, dog. Your first super chat. Let's go. Shout out my dog, man. It's your first one. Thank you for the sticker, dog. I appreciate you. Crazy. Moreover, assessment of the broader context makes clear that Not Like Us relates to well-known controversies that Drake himself acknowledged and perpetuated. What are we talking? What are we talking about? Why we cook? Just cook him, bro. It's over with. Cook him. He's done. Well-known controversies that Drake acknowledged and perpetuated. So if you didn't give him the ammo, there will be nothing to say. There will be nothing else to do. Use this angle. Okay, bet. That's all we needed. You open the door. Now, if you hadn't have said that and we had to just brought it up, then you could be like, maybe you got a little bit of a case. That's like Kendrick saying, hey, yeah, use the fact that people think that I domestically, I abuse my wife and then, my fiance, and then get mad that you use it. It don't even make sense. What up, Wanda? That's crazy. Moreover, assessment of the broader context makes clear that Not Like Us relates to well-known controversies that Drake made himself acknowledge and perpetuated. Shout out to 11 Goddess. I appreciate you. Considering the all over context in which statements were made, a reasonable listener would not have believed that the challenged statements were conveying facts about the plaintiff rather than opinion, because the statements were based on facts that were widely reported by wait. Buckle up, chat. Shout out to Danielle Wahilani. Hopefully I said that right. Danielle Wahilani. Hopefully I said that right. Shout out to you for the $40 donation, gang. Sheesh, appreciate you, dog. You're crushing this live. Thank you for your time. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate you donating. Thank you. All right. Considering the all-over context in which the statements were made, a reasonable listener would not have believed that the challenged statements were conveying facts about the plaintiff rather than opinion, because the statements were based on facts that were widely reported by Western New York media outlets and were known to the listeners. Oh my God. They already knew this, dog. This ain't no secret. They already knew this. This wasn't no secret. Okay. Statements that the plaintiff was a criminal and engaged in criminal conduct, not actionable, where listeners were familiar with the issues in dispute and with the respective sides' positions. Facts and criticism concerning Drake's relationships with minors. This is the label. This is the label. This is the label. This is the label. They're saying, hey, just so you understand, we the label know about all of the allegations. We have to take care of all of this stuff for him all the time. We gotta sweep this. We gotta try to put a button on this so he's our cash cow. We know about it. This is, they've been talking about him and young girls way before Kendrick even started talking about it. What are y'all talking about? Oh my God. Okay, we continue. Listeners were familiar with the issues in dispute and with the respective sides' positions. Facts and criticisms concerning Drake's relationship with minors predate Not Like Us and have been widely reported. Noting that Lamar is indicting Drake for years of rumors and speculation around his misbehavior around minors. And that Millie Bobby Brown is one of the things that most people were aware of when it comes to Drake and the rumors around him. She talked about texting Drake when she was, a minor. Oh my God. That's legally relevant, super relevant. It can't be defamatory if Kendrick and the audience are all operating with the same information. We already knew this. Oh my God. Shout out to Ruby. Oh my God. Erica, appreciate you for that too. Yo. They already knew this info. I know, they know. I'm not saying nothing new. What are you talking about? You act like I unearthed the secret or something. So he's saying not only did you personally give me the angle, but the angle was already out there, which is why you gave it to me. You wouldn't have gave it to me if the angle wasn't already out there. Oh my God. Drake, get up. Shut up, Monet self-love. Oh my God. We continue. Notably, Drake himself called on Lamar to invoke these allegations in the tailor-made freestyle, which they mentioned earlier, released before Not Like Us, in which he had Tupac's AI-generated voice rap that Lamar should talk about Drake liking young girls. The Heart Part 6. Oh my God. This is, when they say surgical, when they say laser focused, this is it. When they say, when you hear something being surgical, this is it. That's why Drake saying it is important. It proves from his own mouth that everybody already knew this. Drake also affirmed that he understood Lamar's statements in Not Like Us to refer to the Millie Bobby Brown controversy. He knew. Hey, shout out to Cole for the $5 donation. I appreciate you, gang. How do you give somebody the rope to hang you with? That's what they do, bro. Just give them a rope. Drake also affirmed that he understood Lamar's statements in Not Like Us to refer to Millie Bobby Brown to the Millie Bobby Brown controversy. It's already a thing. He referred to it, which is, again, nobody mentioned her. Nobody mentioned her. You did it yourself. It's like you said, bro, you cheddar bobbed yourself, and now you mad you cheddar bobbed yourself. You can't be mad at that. I wish I was Aubrey's lawyer. I'd be getting paid. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected, and only effing with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never looked twice at no teenager. Clearly, Drake himself understands that Lamar's lyrics refer solely to well-known issues. See, I think maybe that's what it is. Shout out to Christy for the $10 donation. I appreciate you. The reading of this is so hilarious. Keep up the good work. I'm trying to add a little bit of like, because it's kind of dead to just read it like that, so I'm giving y'all a little extra. I hope y'all really enjoy it. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. I appreciate you. So I think that's the problem, though. Drake is like, man, you calling me a PDF, bro. They gonna look into my past. People gonna start looking at me different and looking at maybe what I've done or the things that people don't know about, i.e. straight stunt models that they've been talking about for a while now, and all these other cases and these other children that you might have, and you know, instances with minors being allowed at parties, all allegedly, right? You're worried about the stuff that's in the closet. You're not worried about what people already know. They already knew that stuff. Sorry, buddy. Your name's attached to it. $500,000 to an open case. Oof. Your name's already attached to it, bro. It's not like that's the one thing I said though when I was like, to even have your name associated with something of that nature is a life L. It's a life L. You're never gonna get past that. Ever. So it's always gonna be a part of your life. You just gotta take it and like learn how to just cope at this point. That's why he ain't married at 39, because they all know the truth. Footnote, what is this? Oh my God, bro. They burying him. They burying him. They burying him. See also news articles covering video of an adult Drake. And I like that they said that. Because you got a lot of weirdos out here being like, well, he was like 23. He was like only 23 when he did that. So he was still young himself. And let that be your daughter and let me see if you're going to play semantics with ages. Or your son. Right? Because I see a lot of people talking about that too. A lot of people talking about I forgot. Is it Anthony Edwards? I think it's Anthony Edwards. It might be Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards, I know Jalen Green. People talking about that too. Like, imagine if it's your son that's younger. Come on, bro. It's a lot of people. Come on, dog. Don't play semantics with age unless it's your kids. All right, leave them. Don't. Let's not do that. Excuse me. Let me get back to this. News articles covering video of an adult Drake kissing and fondling, because he talked about her breasts, if y'all remember that. Made statements or something to the effect of like, they should have added what he said. They should have added what he said on stage. Shout out to Noir Timber for the $2 donation, fam. I appreciate you. UMG really said, if you're reading this, it's too late. Oh, Lord. They should have made mention of what he said. Thank you, fam. News articles covering criticism of an adult Drake's friendship, in quotation marks. The quotation friendships is wild too. It's like, how are you friends with a 14-year-old? When the latter was 14. It has also been widely reported that OVO, remember Baca, not nice, was arrested in 2014 on human trafficking and assault charges and convicted for assault in 2015. Lamar references this history and Not Like Us, and Baca got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified. Y'all know the rest. And we're on Drake, y'all. And we are on Drake. And we are on dates on his yacht solo. That's insane. Taken together with the fact that Not Like Us was released in context of a combative and vitriolic rap diss battle, it would be obvious to even the most casual observer that Not Like Us is not an accurate factual assessment offered by a disinterested observer. So I think a little bit of that though is just to protect themselves, because I think a lot of us obviously viewed it as entertainment. Obviously, Not Like Us is entertaining, but there's a certain truth to it because of what is already known that makes you consider the possibility a little bit more than you would it being false. I kind of made a roundabout way of saying that, but basically, we know that Not Like Us is entertainment. It's framed as a upbeat dance song, but the tone of it, shout out to Caroline, but the tone of it speaks to, it's crazy because it's such a like happy song, but the tone of it speaks to really a lot of misconduct on Drake and his team's part. So them saying that it's obvious to even the most casual observer that Not Like Us is not an accurate and factual assessment, it's like, yeah. Kind of, because a lot of people who listened to that took that and was like, yo, Drake is a PDF, bro. People didn't want to talk about him. People didn't want to listen to his music because they didn't want to support it. So I do understand that you have to look at it a little bit like, yeah, this is just music. But the way it's done is it's like a horror movie with really good effects. You'd be like, oh, it looks so real, but you know it's fake. It's like, but did they really did they really do that? That's kind of how I look at it. That's because those rumors have been around for too long. That's a fact. All right. Shout out to Monet, self-love, for the $5 donation. I appreciate you, gang. Thank you so much. Drake is literally Not Like Us. Best PR. It's gone. It's gonna be back at #1. I think it will be too. I think once the tour kicks off, I think we're gonna be hearing a lot more about it too. Shout out to my boy Ty. What up, fam? What up, gang? What up, King Himma? In sum, the tone and broader context in which Not Like Us was released makes plain that the recording, video, and album cover convey rhetorical hyperbole and opinion not based on anything beyond controversies that have been widely acknowledged, including by Drake himself. Drake fails to state an actionable claim for defamation. In short, dog, these are controversies, one, that everyone already knows about, and you have acknowledged. Where's the defense? Where's the defamation? How did I defame you? How? I don't really think it's possible. Damn, not like this. It's not really possible. It's like, I don't even want to say that because I'm gonna give somebody an idea. But I don't really think it's possible. I think it's like Nah, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm just not trying to get it. Next. Drake cannot allege that UMG acted with actual malice. Imagine if the Clips just came out with a new song after that. Drake's defamation claim fails for the independent reason that, as a matter of law, he cannot allege that UMG acted with actual malice. A public figure can only prevail on a defamation claim where clear and convincing evidence prove that a false and defamatory statement was published with actual malice. That is, with deliberate or reckless falsification. They're like, yo, it's not false, bro. Not the claims per se, but the knowledge of the actions we're talking about are known. It's not like I just made it up. If he just made it up, it'd be crazy, but he didn't make it up. Where we at? The element of actual malice in defamation, the element of actual malice in a defamation claim focuses primarily on what a defendant knew or believed at the time a purportedly false statement was made. All right, we got another note here. Drake alleges that statements in Lamar's Euphoria, including "Don't tell no lie about me," and "I won't tell truths about you," and I know some shit, imply that any future allegations levied by Lamar against Drake would be based with truth and undisclosed fact, not rumor or opinion. That is probably the only piece that you could kind of say they have I won't say an argument, but they have a little bit there. Don't tell lies about me, and I won't tell the truth about you. So then people start believing that everything he says is true, which I understand. I understand what they're saying there, but still, let's get into it. These statements are plainly too vague to ascribe such content. Bro, ascribe. I need to know this word. Ascribe. Attribute something to. Attribute to a particular person or period. Regard a quality as belonging to. So it's like ownership. Okay, I got you. I'm learning stuff, bro. Y'all know I'm gonna stop and Google if I have to, dog. I'm gonna stop and Google if I have to. Ascribe such content. And Drake omits the full statement, which is that I know some about ninjas that make Gunna Wanna look like a saint. That has nothing to do with this case, but rather refers to the rap artist Gunna, who was criticized for allegedly snitching in a criminal case. Drake likewise understood this jab in the same way, rapping on Family Matters. Can't be rapping about no ratting that we can't read. What? Moreover, Drake again ignores the broader context that both parties traded those sorts of jabs. So again, even if you did have a little bit in the door, they say, hey, bro, I did the same thing that you did. So if you got a case, I got a case, but that's not really what we're doing. We just saying dismiss all of this because you did the same thing he did, and we didn't do anything wrong in supporting that. Crazy. Yeah, they put snitching in a legal document, dog. They put snitching in a legal document. Moreover, Drake again ignores the broader context that both parties traded these sorts of jabs. For example, Drake in Family Matters claimed with respect to his own unfounded allegations that your darkest secrets are coming to light. He makes similar assertions in the Heart Part 6 rapping, what about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Where are we? To dismiss a defamation plaintiff must allege specific facts that plausibly evidence actual malice in a clear and convincing manner. Courts recognize that in certain circumstances, such as works of fiction, parody, and satire, the actual malice inquiry must focus on what the publisher subjectively intended to convey. Here's another case. For example, where the speaker intends his statement as outrageous parodies or caricatures, there may be no conscious that the speaker is publishing something false, because the speaker does not think he is publishing a statement of fact, and therefore lack subjective knowledge or recklessness as to the falsification of a statement of fact required. Okay, more legal jargon. Bro, I was just gonna bring up wrestling. So they bring up wrestling here. How did they bring that up? Okay. More legal stuff. Drake fails to state claim for harassment in the second degree. Drake further asserts a criminal claim for harassment in the second degree. See, New York penal law. Okay. On the theory that Kendrick Lamar issued a call to violence against Drake and Not Like Us with threats of violence, and that the song thus amounts to incitement. This claim fails for multiple reasons. First, there is no private right of action. I need to know what that means. First, there is no private right of action. Where a penal statute does not expressly confer a private right of action on individual pursuing civil relief. Recovering under such a statute may be had only if a private right of action may fairly be implied. More legal stuff. So he's saying he tried to incite violence. Where was the criminal claim of a harassment? Where is that? I want to know what that is. Drake has made obviously non-factual claims about himself and his own music, including that he had connections to... Oh my God. They unraveling the lie, but then also saying, oh, he knows this. He knows about making non-factual claims. He should know better. He should know better. Drake has made obviously non-factual claims about himself in his own music, including that he has connections to organized crime and has been involved in mob hits. Yo, they ad-libbed him. They even put the ad-libs in there. I F with the mob, and I got ties. Lot of ties. Knock you off and pay that ties. Do. Sick of these. Hide some help. Get rid of these. He didn't even write it. So this is a whole nother thing that I've never had to consider in my life. I've never had to consider this in my life. When you as a rapper take on someone else's life and lyrics about what they have done, but they wrote it and you take it and use it. Now can we put you in jail? Or are you gonna come out and say, nah, bro, I ain't even write that. I ain't even write that song. That was him. He wrote it. What? He didn't write that song. And they're using it against him in court. He didn't write this song. That's what I'm saying. Vori wrote it. It wasn't me. Vori wrote it. Nah, but bro, you said you had ties. A lot of ties. Sick of these. Hire some help. Get rid of these. Oh, you ain't write it though. That's insane, bro. That's what I'm saying. But then what does that do to him if he's got to come out and say, that's not it, I didn't write that? That's wild. That is insane. All right. As with other criminal statutes, the fact that second-degree harassment is included in the penal law, giving police officers the ability to enforce its provisions. Okay, so that's more legal stuff. Even if the statute did have a private right of action, harassment claim would fail. The statute requires UMG act with the intent to harass, annoy, or alarm Drake. Drake merely asserts as an intent to devalue, but at most, Drake merely asserts an intent to devalue Drake's music and brand in order to gain leverage in negotiations, which is not an intent to harass Drake. So they saying, look, even if you are saying we're trying to devalue your music and brand in order to gain leverage, that ain't harassment, dog. That ain't harassment. And regardless, this allegation is speculative, conclusory, and illogical. Drake does not even attempt to explain how a contract with Drake will be more profitable for UMG if Drake was devalued. Wait a minute. Drake does not even attempt to explain how a contract would be more profitable for UMG if Drake was devalued. So how is it profitable for us if your music is devalued? Can you explain it to me? Somebody got that notepad? Where's that notepad that explains how the company that makes money off of its artists being really well known, really well liked, and massive artists, how in the hell are we gonna make more money or be more profitable to us if you have no value? Explain it. Who's got that explanation? So you mean to tell me we want a shooter on our we want a basketball player on our team that can't score buckets? We want a quarterback that can't throw touchdowns? We want a running back that can't break tackles? We want a jockey that can't stay on a horse? What? That makes sense to y'all? Wait, we want you to be devalued? That don't make sense. Insanity. Actual insanity. All right. Actual insanity. Wait, all right. Explain how a contract with Drake would be more profitable for UMG if Drake was devalued. After all, any decreased leverage would presumably come from decreased revenues and thus decreased profits. Moreover, Drake's allegations are contradicted by his allegations that UMG had the opposite incentive with respect to re-signing Lamar. So we're going to devalue you, re-sign him, and pay him. Why not just have both of y'all just be great artists and we just make all the money? Crazy work. All right. This footnote is a case, it looks like down here. Furthermore, 240.26 does not prescribe pure speech, which is what is at issue here. Okay, so they're saying that, all right, that's more legal stuff. Next, if Drake could surmount these obstacles, his claim would still fail because he cannot meet the constitutional test for incitement in any event. Under the First Amendment, incitement can be prescribed only where the speech is directed to inciting or producing imminent lawless action. So basically they're saying, if we didn't go out and riot the day after the song came out, then bro, sit down, stop playing. Like, nobody went outside and just started rioting the day after this song dropped. Like, they just didn't. There was, well, I mean, I guess if he's talking about his house getting pew-pewed, stuff like that. But I don't know if he's claiming that had anything to do with Kendrick at all. First, even accepting Drake's nonsensical theory that UMG wanted to devalue his brand, even if we accept it, first, even if we decide to accept this nonsensical theory that UMG wanted to devalue his brand, Drake never alleges that UMG specifically intended to cause violence against him. And any such allegation would be utterly implausible. We want to hurt you now? Down bad, you suffering. We want to hurt you too? We want to devalue you. We want to hurt you. What? Why wouldn't we just drop you? I'm sure they could have found a way to drop him. They could have been like, all right, bro, look, all of these allegations of this PDF stuff, it's we don't think it's you're a right fit for us anymore. Here, we just gonna drop you and let you out. I think they see more value in keeping Drake with them. For them, not for Drake. That's why I believe Drake is just trying to get out, because he thinks he can make more money on his own, probably. He's big enough to probably do everything on his own. But with them, he's gotta continually put out albums. He's got to work extra hard. He probably just don't want to work that hard no more. He like, bro, I'm the biggest artist in the world, and I still work like I'm trying to make it. Right? Second, the lyrics of Not Like Us are not likely to incite or produce imminent lawless action, or even qualify as speech which alarms or seriously annoys. You can seriously annoy somebody? That's crazy. I never knew that. It is a rap diss track. Drake attempts to confront violent metaphors in the lyrics into incitement, like the sound of someone being beaten up. The record repeats wop, 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 wop. And then it says Lamar will F him up. But as explained above, hyperbolic and metaphorical language is par for the course in diss tracks. And also, wasn't there a song that came out that was titled WAP? I mean, I think it was spelled differently, but that's weird. Indeed, Drake's own diss tracks employed imagery at least as violent, such as gunshot sounds. See, in lyrics like, you dead, or you're unalived, you're unalived. There's nowhere to hide. I'll cut your under your neck with a sharp instrument. And yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber, your ass is in extreme danger. In short, as with his defamation claim, Drake seeks to chill a form of artistic expression that he himself has embraced. Courts have rejected far stronger claims of imminent lawless action than rap diss tracks. Like, bro, we've let go way more stuff, bigger things than a diss track. You want us to say that was he was inciting something with this track? That doesn't make any sense. Finally, Drake fails to allege because he cannot Drake fails to allege because he cannot that UMG acted with no legitimate purpose in publishing and promoting Not Like Us. There's no legit purpose for us to do that. The phrase no legitimate purpose means the absence of a reason or justification to engage someone other than to hound, frighten, intimidate, or threaten. Here, Drake expressly alleges that UMG's motives with respect to Not Like Us were financial, seemingly recognizing his deficiencies. Drake alleges that while its initial motive was financial, UMG lost any legitimate purpose to continue its course of conduct in the face of Drake's public and private denials. But this is a cursory legal conclusion. Drake's denials about the song have nothing to do with whether UMG's motivations were solely to hound, frighten, intimidate, or threaten, which by Drake's own admission, they were not. Ooh. Drake fails to state claim under New York. Finally, Drake purports to... Make sure you guys hit that like button too, man. Run it up. We appreciate you. Shout out India in the building too. I see y'all pulling up. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I appreciate you. What else we got going on? I was gonna get another video done today, but maybe we'll chill with this one and we'll get some other stuff done tomorrow. We got a lot of stuff to get into tomorrow. Where am I at? All right, finally, Drake purports to bring a claim under New York general business law, which he asserts UMG violated by covertly financially incentivizing third parties to play, stream, and promote the recording, and then by making materially false and misleading representations of the recording popularity to consumers. Which we then saw that Drake and them were doing that user-generated content themselves too, which is I don't know if it's exactly the same, but it's definitely similar. If we're seeing music all over TikTok and all over, you know, different platforms, I think it's pretty similar. What's up, Eve? What's up, Ramon? These allegations are entirely bogus, but in all events fail to state a claim. To state a claim, a plaintiff must allege that the defendant's conduct was consumer-oriented. The defendant's act or practice was deceptive or misleading in a material way, and the plaintiff suffered an injury as a result of the deception. The centerpiece of this claim was the utterly false assertion that UMG used bots to stream Not Like Us. So all these K-bot theories go out the window at this point. Drake based this theory on the claim that an anonymous individual alleged on a Twitch stream that Kendrick Lamar's label Interscope paid him via third parties to use bots to achieve 30 million streams on Spotify in the initial day following the Not Like Us release. But this claim is then directly refuted by the very source that Drake cites. In the Twitch stream, the anonymous speaker, already a dubious source, bro, he's anonymous. He's already, how do we already believe? We can't believe this dude already. What are we talking about? Already a dubious source claims that he was hired by Anthony Sala, who is Kendrick Lamar's manager. UMG Interscope are never accused. So he's saying, bro, even if you did, y'all got paid from bro. And y'all ain't suing bro. Y'all suing us. We didn't do it. Even if they did. Okay, direct your attention elsewhere, sir. Critically, after UMG notified Drake's counsel of the falsity of Drake's allegations via a Rule 11 letter and accompanying Rule 11 motion, Drake conceded the falsity and agreed to withdraw and correct the meritless allegation. See declaration. Oh, wow. Despite this concession, Drake has refused to actually amend the complaint to withdraw. What? So they're saying despite him conceding and saying, all right, I'll make it right, he ain't did it yet. To be clear, UMG disputes the contention that anyone paid for. Okay, so they're going back and saying, to be clear, we still don't think it actually happened, right? We refute that. To be clear, UMG disputes the contention that anyone paid for or otherwise used bots to inflate streams of Not Like Us, as there is no evidence of any such stream manipulation, and the record evidence filed in a separate legal proceeding that Drake initiated against UMG, but then abandoned earlier this year, is to the contrary. But the specific claim that someone affiliated with UMG did so is entirely unsupported by the very source Drake cites. He's citing a source that says, hey, I got the money from him. That ain't got nothing to do with us. That's not us. So like I said, even if it was something in the eyes of the law, still ain't got nothing to do with us. Despite the concession, Drake has refused to actually amend the complaint to withdraw the admittedly false allegation until after UMG files this motion to dismiss. What is left of the claim after subtracting the bogus stream manipulation theory is equally spurious. As an initial matter, all of the remaining allegations are made on information and belief without stating the basis therefore. Okay? Drake also received information that UMG engaged in a classic play scheme by paying to increase the airplay of the recording on the radio. On information and belief, he employed a similar scheme by paying social media influencers to promote and endorse the record and video. This is, of course, improper pleading and warrants dismissal. Wait, what? On mic? Yo. I thought it added a fun touch. I told y'all, bro, that's what happens when you stream, bro. I don't even trip about it no more. Hey, sometimes if I recorded videos, it'd be different. But hey, man, we stream everything live, so sometimes technical difficulties happen live. It don't matter to me no more. I hope you still enjoy the show. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, man. I'm sorry about that. Where was I at? What's left of the claim after subtracting the bogus stream manipulation theory is equally spurious. As an initial matter, all of the remaining allegations are made on information and belief without stating a basis therefore. Drake has also received information that UMG engaged in a classic pay-for-play scheme by paying to increase the party's airplay of the recording on the radio. On information and belief, UMG employed a similar scheme by paying social media influencers to promote and endorse the recording and video. This is, of course, improper pleading and warrants dismissal. Where we at? Information and belief allegations must be accompanied by a statement of the facts upon which the belief is founded and cannot rest on pure conjecture and speculation. Sheesh, man. Moreover, 349 requires a plaintiff to allege that he suffered an injury as a result of the deception. Yet, Drake does not assert that any of UMG's other supposedly deceptive conduct injured him, save for putative misstatements concerning the popularity of Not Like Us on the radio. Plaintiff was separately injured as a direct Plaintiff was separately injured as a direct and proximate result of the defendant's deceptive acts and practices in the radio industry, because every time the recording was played, Drake lost the opportunity for one of his songs to be played. But these allegations are insufficient. First, there is no consumer-oriented conduct. The deceptive act Drake alleges is that UMG marketed the recordings as chart-topping, despite knowing that it had paid third parties, including radio stations, to play and promote the record. But his complaint alleges only that UMG marketed Not Like Us as chart-topping on its website for licensing on television and in film. Statements aimed at the television and film industry concerning licensing rather than consumers are not consumer-oriented conduct. This is a little bit deeper. Second, Drake does not allege that this statement was deceptive or misleading in a material way. Drake never alleges, nor could he, that Not Like Us would not have been chart topping had it not been for the alleged payment at issue. So so you can't really tell if even if we did not promote this record, it still wouldn't be a smash. You just don't know that. I never really thought about it like that. Not Like Us would not have been chart topping had it not been for the alleged payment at issue, nor does he include any allegations as to why the chart topping claim would be material in any event. Third, Drake's allegation of injury and causation are lacking. Drake's theory that every time the recording was played, Drake lost the opportunity for one of his songs to be played is wildly speculative and not cognizable. Oh, we definitely looking that word up. Cognizable, perceptible, clearly identifiable. Is that just a short version of recognizable? Oh, wait, law. Formal law within the jurisdiction of court. That's what it means. Okay. Not knowable. I'm like, wait, what? Hold up. We be trying to learn stuff over here, man. Nor does Drake allege that any lost radio opportunities were the result of any supposed... Bruh. I'm going to have to update this as soon as we get off, chat. You see how they keep trying to get me to update this. Nor does Drake allege that any lost radio opportunities were a result of any supposed UMG misstatements about the song's popularity, which means that he does not allege an injury that is a result of the deception at issue. Sheesh. Chat, we made it all the way through, gang. Sheesh. Only 2 hours. And that was a lot of commentary too, man. We 30 pages? That's a lot of commentary too. We made it. Yeah, we scoring high. I needed to drink water after that one, bro. I needed to drink water after that one, man. We made it. We made it. All right, so that I think it's what I like about it is beyond like the super technical legal stuff that I don't even want to try at. It's so clear. I think that's one of the things I like about it. It's so clear, man. It's like but I mean, obviously, I think both sides could make arguments, but it's so clear for this side to just see, everything being rebutted, right? Everything that you claim, we have an answer for. I like that. Shout out to DAB for the 2. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the sticker. I appreciate that. Drake suing UMG for emotional damages after this, basically. But man, honestly, I think it should be over after this. I think it should be over. I think the people have had enough of this. And I think if you continue, you just continue to dig a deeper hole. And I don't necessarily know if that's what you want to do, is just continue to dig a deeper hole. You already have you don't want to be confined to only diehard fans. I think people who were actually fans of Drake have fell off. And are not stans. They can see where the missteps happened and how all of this is against hip hop. He responded? Where? Let me get a link. This case still might go to trial. No damages. Where did he respond? Response from Drake on Twitter. Oh, I see it. Drake's legal team responds to UMG's filing of a motion to dismiss the defamation lawsuit surrounding Not Like Us. UMG wants to pretend that this is about a rap battle in order to distract its shareholders, artists, and the public from a simple truth. A greedy company is finally being held responsible for profiting from dangerous misinformation. They are tripling and quadrupling down. This seems... Wait a minute. So everything that we just read, a greedy company is finally being held responsible for profiting from dangerous misinformation that has already resulted in multiple acts of violence. What was the violence? Gaslighting. Shout out to Monet for the 2. Where's the acts of violence? This motion is a desperate ploy by UMG to avoid accountability, but we have every confidence that this case will proceed and continue to uncover UMG's long history of endangering, abusing, and taking advantage of its artists. Martyr Drake is back. That's what I was thinking, Dougal, but I thought that was a inter-Canadian thing. So my thing is, whoever loses pays for the lawyer fees, correct? If they go to trial. They're using it for this. If they go to trial. That's what I'm saying. I feel like everything that they are saying, mentioning, there's no way to really prove that. And I think UMG has done a good job in saying there's nothing there. UMG already requested he pays all their legal fees. So why would you continue? That's a good point too. That's a good point. It's a 20v1, but we only talking about Not Like Us. If I'm not mistaken, Metro dropped BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. Said that boy got a BBL. He ain't worried about that. He okay with getting the BBL? Cause him feelings hurt. Him feelings hurt. Where's the violence? Bro, they had a contest. Hey, bro, whoever got the best verse on this. They to the whole world. Hey, just drop. It wasn't just one person. This is crazy. I wasn't expecting to see this. I wasn't expecting to see this at all. Drake's legal team responds to UMG's filing of a motion to dismiss the defamation lawsuit surrounding Not Like Us. UMG wants to pretend that this is about a rap battle in order to distract its share. So Martyr Drake is back. He said he was going to be the one that fights for artists. He's going to be the one that gets it right for the artists. And I mean, I can't see how a continuation in this works out for him. Unless he's forcing their hand to just drop him. Yeah, Drake even rapped over that beat. He can't fight for artists. It's too violent. W comment. How is anything in this fighting for smaller artists? This part right here. This motion is a desperate ploy by UMG to avoid accountability, but we have every confidence that this case that they're talking about, will proceed and continue to uncover UMG's long history of endangering, abusing, and taking advantage of artists. So he's saying, I'm going to be the one that takes all of the heat for the artists coming up. However you want to look at that, you know? I don't really know if this works out for him, but it seems like he's continuing with this. Which, hey, if you really, I can't, like, if I felt like I really had a case, bro, let's keep going. Let's keep pushing. I know we can get them. Let's keep going. But I can't imagine that he even has the money to keep this going. I can't imagine that he has the funds to really battle UMG, unless they really, I think at that point it becomes big bank, take little bank. We can do this all day. We can do this forever. You're going to be caught up in litigation until you're 60 years old messing with us. But like I said, if you feel like you really got a case, go for it, bro. Go all the way. I think UMG just has the advantage of long money, bro. We can do this all day. Who cares? He contributed to his defamation. He need a max win. He does. Maybe they have something. Doubtful, but still. That's what I'm saying. You know, maybe they have something. Maybe they don't. I don't know either way. I don't know either way, but I definitely think UMG worded it so carefully. Now I guess now we're gonna wait to see what do they have to file something else? Is that how it works? Now does his team go back and say something, or are they waiting to see if the court dismisses? If the court doesn't decide to dismiss, do they just continue to go? I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. UMG's attorneys already know this is going to happen. They're prepared for it. Kendrick changed the code to the Matrix on Drake. He was the $400 million benefit. No other artist has benefited like Drake. Drake needs to get married and sign papers. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't really know where this goes, but y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments, man. We've been live for like 2.5 hours reading this. Listen, if you guys are watching this on the playback, thank y'all for watching this long. There's no way we can there's no way we can like timestamp everything. There's just a lot of really good information, a lot of really good nuggets in here. But thank y'all for hanging out with me this whole time, man. We didn't have like 400 people in here basically the whole stream. Thank y'all so much for that. Thank you to everybody who subbed up. If you haven't subbed, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Everybody who donated today, thank y'all so much. Everybody who became a member, man, it really means so much to me, man. It really does. Like I said, we not the biggest channel, but I have fun with y'all. I enjoy everything we do over here, man. And we not stopping. We just continuing to push. We're going to keep going. And I see 100K within our future real soon, man. I see 100K within our future. I was going to drop another video tonight, but this one took really long. So tomorrow we got a couple of bangers we got to get at. Let me know some of the other topics. Let me know what else y'all want to get into. But let me give y'all some of the topics we plan on getting into tomorrow, if not all of them. We got a couple. We were supposed to get into some Kendrick videos. We never discussed Kanye. Wanted to get into the ASAP stuff. I wanted to talk about that. We got a couple of different songs. We got Daylight that dropped. We got Evil Jordan. We got Dumb Dumb and Dumber to get to. We still got that Freddie Gibbs to get into. We got a lot. We got a lot to do. So let me know if there's anything that y'all want to get into, man. We will definitely go ahead and get into that. Thank y'all to everybody who pulled up. This was great. I appreciate y'all so much. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day. I'm about to go eat some dinner and chill. Check chart data as a topic. All right, man, let me write that down. All right, I keep notes of everything, man. I love y'all so much. Oh, Dreamville, man. I want to go to Dreamville too, bro. I want to go to Dreamville. I seen that the tickets went on sale. I would love to go to Dreamville, especially since it's the last one. Y'all know Cole's my artist, man. It's my favorite artist. But I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all have a great rest of y'all night. I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.